The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
Our pool of death may have room for just a little bit more chaos, but only if the most unthinkable things happen here. It is the 5 seed 6 and the 21 seed Foxyman. Welcome, puzzlers. This is your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart. Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournament 2022. I am joined for this match by fellow competitor and PPL 2020 champion Tayman. Tayman, this is definitely going to be one to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really sad that someone of 6's caliber is likely not going to be making it into the main bracket. Unfortunately, winding up in that pool of death with Foxy and Yoshi. But, we can watch this match and enjoy it on its own merits. These are two very close competitors in time. I'm excited to see how things shake out, even if it's probably not going to have bracket implications.
That said, there is still a scenario, however unrealistic it might be for 6 to get into the final bracket. We'll get into that scenario and discuss how unrealistic those chances might be in just a little bit. If you're rooting for maximum chaos, stay tuned. We could be in for it. But first, if you're tuning into this game for the first time and you're not exactly sure how it all works, allow me to take a couple minutes of your time to explain how this game works and how we are playing it in this tournament. Pokemon Puzzle League is a Match 3 puzzle game first released for the Nintendo 64 on September 25th, 2000 in North America and March 2nd, 2001 in Europe. It was re-released on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console in both regions in May 2008. It is a Match 3 puzzle game in that if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also to send garbage blocks to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can prove to be very disruptive. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear, and then have the panels immediately above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you will have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. Easy mode has 11 stages, normal has 14, hard has 15, and V-hard and S-hard have 16. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players. The urgent music is out. We are at our final full week of pool play in this one-player stadium tournament. We took the 22 players who signed up for this thing roughly 5 weeks ago and split them up into 4 round-robin pools. We are having them engage in round-robin combat where each match is a set of best-of-5 speedrun races on the easy, normal, and hard levels. So, for the first race, the players have agreed on one of those levels to play first. The loser of that race will pick one of the other levels, and so on and so forth, until all the levels have been played. if we have to go to game 4 or 5 to determine a winner, and there's a very real chance with these two that we're going to have to go to games 4 and 5, then we could double up or even triple up on any of those levels for those games. And we are very close to wrapping up this pool stage proper. By the end of today, we will have our top 2 players in each pool advancing to the final bracket, but we may not have the seedings fully determined for a reason that I will explain in just a bit. Before we get into this matchup, though, I want to take care of a couple of administrative matters. Let's start by looking at our prize pool. Our crowdfunded prize pool is available for anyone to throw whatever direct donations, bits, or subscriptions to our Twitch channel at Puzzle Speedrun that they so desire. And thank you to all who have contributed to it thus far to make it $210.01 out of our goal of $600. That'll prove to be a nice payday for our top finishers if we get to that point. And just for playing, you have a shot to win a random piece of that prize pool. So by all means, if you feel scared to compete with these top players, just join us anyway. We're all just here to have a fun time. There might be money attached to it, but we still enjoy the salt regardless for some reason. But in case you missed out on the festivities for this tournament, we do have a couple of side tournaments that we are holding this time around. Next week is going to be a bit of a break from the pools stage of the tournament. We will set up and train for the bracket stage coming up after that. But for next week, we will have 2 side tournaments for the other modes that we primarily speedrun in this game. Marathon will be taking place on Saturday the 15th. It'll be in 2D, speed level 1, game level of the player's choice, and the goal will be to score 100,000 points as fast as possible in each race. Then on Sunday the 16th, we will have the Spa Service event, where each match will be a simple race of the line clear mode. For each of these tournaments, we will have 3 qualifying races to determine 3 automatic qualifiers into a top 4 single elimination bracket. Then the fourth entrant into that bracket will be the fastest non-winning time. For Marathon, the bracket matches will be best of 5, and Spa Service will be best of 1. So if you want to brush up on your skills and get a shot at that $50 top prize that I am giving to the winner of each of these tournaments, you've got a small amount of time left to sign up now at start.gg. And due to scheduling constraints, the pool stage will not be fully done today. My last match with Razorflame has to be played out in a manner that we will get to as soon as we can broadcast that match, but we hope to bring you that match after the Marathon tournament. But Pool 4, the Pool of Death, is about to end on a rather humdinger of a matchup. We were expecting Six and Foxyman to decide this pool outright for the second spot, but Tetris Attacker kind of threw a wrench into those plans. That said, Six still has a window into the main bracket, however small it may be. If you take a look at the race records on the far right for our middle 3 competitors, Foxyman has a record of 10-4. Tetris Attacker 10-7, 6, 7-7. So if Six were to sweep Foxyman 3-0, then we would have a 3-way tie at a match record of 3-2, with a race record of 10-7 for each of those players.
Unbelievable.
And at that point, we would have to go to everyone's favorite tiebreaker in this system, the average race time, the weighted average race time. So, we've been judging everyone's performance to this point by taking the person with the fastest average in each category and grading everyone else's performance based on that. You can see FFR Pro has the fastest easy average, and Yoshi has the fastest normal and hard average. So they're getting full credit in those respective categories. And we're adding up those scores to get to an overall total to more or less get a gauge on how each player is playing in this tournament. But for our purposes in this match, I want you to pay close attention to the 4th spot in Foxyman, the 7th spot in 6, and the 10th spot in Tetris Attacker. If we do have the 3-0 sweep from 6, then we will have to go to this board to figure out who will end up with the 2nd spot in Pool 4. And if 6 gets times that are appreciably better than Foxyman, then there is room for 6 to overtake Foxyman still for that tiebreaker. And if both of them run into major problems, then the door opens for Tetris Attacker to get into that spot. But a lot would have to happen for Tetris Attacker to get into that spot, and quite frankly, a lot's gonna have to happen for 6 to get times so much better than our defending Tetris Attack runner-up to overtake him for that spot. So with all that out of the way, Tayman, what do you think are 6's chances of actually pulling this off?
Really not that great at all. I mean, not only does he basically has to get the 3 biggest runs of his life here on the tournament stage. I mean, who knows? There is that hope that lingers right now in this moment. That edge, that lingering edge of like, well, what if? And then an hour from now, we're like, well, that was neat to think about for a bit. So, yeah, it'd be really great if it happens. I've talked about how 6 is just a phenomenal player and has established quite a storyline, a narrative for himself in this community. Really improved his game over the last couple years. Ever since I ran into him in his stream a few years ago, running S-Hard, and I was like, hey, you should try this double 4 combo strat, and then got a 16-minute PB. So, yeah, hope be really cool if he gets in, but if not, like, redemption bracket really has to watch out for this guy.
Oh, it will be truly a party in redemption if 6 were to fall into it. But to ratchet up the hope just a little bit more, I want to compare times that these two have gotten in this tournament so far. For instance, 6's fastest easy time is 6:26, but Foxyman's slowest easy time is 6:57, and he had a 6:29 last week. So there's a chance for the margin of troll to take effect there. For normal mode, 6's fastest is 8:51, Foxyman's slowest is 9:56, and he's had multiple runs over 9 minutes, which would be slower than a 6's fastest time there. In hard mode, 6's fastest was a 9:02 at the very beginning. Foxyman's slowest was a 10:28 at the very beginning. So, margin of troll seems to indicate that it would be possible, but it's gonna be so Slim. I just don't know if it's going to take 4 games or 5 games to get it done. Going into this match, I would imagine it would have taken 4 games for Foxyman to win. What say you, Tay?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna make the hot take featuring Stephen A. Smith that 6 actually takes this in 5 games.
Ooh, I love it. We've definitely seen Foxyman get on tilt from several of these runs, so would not surprise me in the slightest. Let's take a quick look at the live Twitch chat before we get onto this match. See what they predicted for the winner of this match, and we have a. This is quite amazing. Actually, I almost want to. In fact, I'm gonna make sure I take a screenshot of this for just a second, because this has to be seen to be believed. The way this turned out, I just gotta make sure I set a proper. I have to set a proper delay on how this works. Okay, I've got the screenshot. But no, this is important once you realize how this went down. So of all the channel points that got put into this prediction, 6 has been wagered on with 31% of the channel points to win this match. That means Foxyman has the nice number odds to win this match according to the Twitch chat. We'll just go ahead and call it 69% odds to win.
Nice.
But wait, there's more.
Oh.
The person who put in the most points for Foxyman winning is our very own Yoshimitsu, who put in 6,969 points.
Nice.
We could not have scripted it this way. Oh my goodness gracious. So
quite important.
It was quite important for me to take a screenshot of that, so we could have that as future evidence. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and show you how this match went down. It is the 5 seed 6 and the 21 seed Foxyman. They are going to finish off our pool of death in pool 4 action. That's going to start right now.
Right now.
Unfortunately, Tayman, I think the transition killed your ASMR, so I don't know if the VOD will be able to hear it.
Well, the moment's ruined. No more ASMR.
Rip Tay SMR. In case we are starting this match on the easy difficulty, it's just to get it out of the way, just to maximize the hope that just for a match win to ratchet up the RNG. But this has to favor Foxyman somewhat heavily for this first race.
Yeah, Foxy just has those really explosive attacks and has a pretty good cursor speed. Like, I think he's kind of like a Yoshi Light, just maybe without the consistency. And does go on tilt, as we've talked about. Now, if he would throw stuff across the room like someone does, he would properly have an outlet for that frustration, and would not the tilt would go away. So that's my advice to past Foxyman if things go awry for him. Oh, look at that!
Well, so far, Foxyman has to deal with a garbage clear, and 6 finishes in 18 seconds. Gary 1 here, notorious for not raising his stack at the very beginning, so you often have to send more garbage to Gary. Brock will behave the same way. So we're going to be hoping for probably X5, X6 chains from both of our players. Yeah, 6 has a generally good idea of what
Okay, I think that's
he
gonna be
needs.
good.
And that will be fine for a 17. Well, Foxy sent so many extra combos to make up for the lack of chain. That's going to be a 15 for him.
It's a tiny bit of clearing scam from Brock. He's going to make up a couple seconds, but that advantage from 6 on Gary 1, like that is pretty significant in easy mode. Just because we've talked about how this is more of a the most skill-heavy category, we'd say. So if you have a lead of, say, like 10 seconds and you're getting, like, just even average RNG, there's a pretty good chance you will be able to keep that. But as I say that, 6 is falling behind on Misty, getting a 28. Foxy is jumping ahead of him, and, you know, not important to avoid those bad stages.
Yeah, 6 really engaged in a lot of panic combos in the middle of that Misty stage once things started going wrong, and that just snowballed into a very bad situation for him. Fortunately for Foxyman, he's able to get out of his surge with a 15, as does 6, so he's not going to fall too far behind on that front, but we are playing 11 stages for this easy run, so time will run short very, very quickly.
Oh, is that gonna give Erica time to get that?
Ooh, the stars do not align, but they could have fairly easily.
No, that's gonna be a chain on 6's side. What are you doing, game?
What are these gymnastics?
Oh, excuse me?
That Erica's doing? Oh,
Six.
come on.
Oh no, I think 6 might have been like sleeping at the wheel there for a bit. Now this is not good for him at all. Saw Foxy taking a full stage lead, getting the dime on Koga.
Oh, this is what Foxyman does. He tends to execute fairly fast attacks. Will extend the chains out a little bit if the combos are not there, but he does tend to go for some fairly quick chains if he can get them.
That was a really risky attack from 6, sending the minimum 4 lines. But Foxy matching him with the 11, maintaining a full stage lead, and yeah, Foxy has that precision. You know, he is the Tayman clone, as I like to think, because he also has a math. I don't know if he has. Yeah, I think he has a math degree. Has a math degree. Also good at Pokemon Puzzle League. I can get a little bit hot-headed, like very, very, very suspicious when he came into the community.
And that's an exit stage left for Brock, for Blaine with that 9-second stage from Foxyman. It was such a long hook that reached all the way back to stage 2. In case Foxyman is well on his way to striking first blood in this match. Oh, there's another dime.
10. Dang.
Jeez, Foxyman too good.
Oh, okay, yep. You had time for that, sure.
Excuse me, Blaine?
Oh my god.
That was rude.
Oh. And dies the frame after the clear. Oh my god. Hate to see it. Look at this. Foxy's so good.
That lag 4 chain just looks artful. It's pure art at this point from foxyman, and he is one stage away from killing all of 6's bracket hopes. Needed to be a 3-0 from 6 to stay alive in this one-player stadium tournament. But it looks like 6 will have to start partying in Redemption, and there will be some very mixed opinions from some of our potential bracket participants on that.
605. That is so good. Yeah, I don't think 6 played super. 6 didn't play that badly, but got trolled a little bit, fell short on a couple attacks, and that made all the difference in this easy mode.
That clocks in officially at 6:04 for our 21 seed. Let's give him Pokeball number 1.
Ooh.
6 finished this one out strong. That 3 chain will definitely help. Combos are definitely there, and that will be a 13 to finish it off in 6:59. I believe that is 6's worst easy time of the tournament. Definitely not the time to have it.
Unfortunate. Yeah, 6 had that solid Gary 1. Foxy was a little short on his Gary 1 and fell a little bit behind, but 6 had a painful Bruno. Foxy leapfrogged over him and never looked back.
I believe 6 was aware of what he needed to do to give himself a chance in the bracket, so I wonder if this will relieve some of the stress. It's like now the bracket is out of contention. Let's just play. Let's just play the game and see what it gives us. Wonder if that will free up Six's movement just a little bit.
Hey, Michael. Try and play the game. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
Let's play the game and move the game up to the normal difficulty.
Ew.
Okay, Tay-Man, tell us how you really feel about normal mode.
Normal is absolute trash, and never speedrun normal mode. Like, I want to go to the leaderboards one day and see that easy and hard mode have like 50 submissions and normal mode has like 15. Like that, because that's where it deserves to be at. It is so bad, and to fill people in who might not be privy to the inside venting in this community. We tend not to like normal mode because it has the worst of the AI cursor speed and the stop time. So the AI cursor speed is a little bit improved from easy mode, but the stop time has not been reduced enough to compensate. So it feels like the AI just has a ton of stop time given their cursor speed, and they can get to lots of chains if they have clears. They can just do a 4 chain right at the beginning of the stage for whatever reason, and then you need to send like 4 more lines and you get a 35-second stage. That can stack up on you like it did on me against Flagelstan earlier, where you just get 4 30-second stages in a row, even if you have done your best. So I am not a fan of normal mode, and I would say I'm not alone in that opinion.
I mean, there are actually fewer submissions on the leaderboards for normal mode than easy and hard, so there's something to that. So here we go, Game 2, normal mode, 14 stages, and a Gary that still refuses to raise his stack. Both of these players looking to deal with a very, very low
X7
Gary.
from X.
Foxy may have needed that X7 to top off Gary, but it is Foxy coming out ahead on this exchange, 16-20. And then now we will have the rest of these opponents cooperate a bit more. Hopefully 4 lines will be the name of the game from these opponents. Nice layering from Foxyman to get that 6 combo.
Ooh.
On the 3 chain.
A little bit of scamming from Brock and nothing left.
Oh my goodness. All that wasted time. And just like that, 6 is back on top, if only for a couple of seconds right now. Keep in mind, Foxyman's feed overall is about 3 seconds behind. Okay. We got double 4s. Needed an extra link to
oh no!
maybe stack it better, but nope. Both players dealing with garbage clears, and here is where we start to see normal mode be. Well, if this is the way the game was normally meant to be played, then yeah, I'm very surprised more people picked this game up.
You know, honestly, like when people get into the speedrunning scene, we tend to not recommend normal mode. Typically, it's easy or hard mode. I think we say hard mode just because AI dies pretty fast, and we tell people that if they can do a like a 4 or 5 chain, they can speedrun it pretty well. But normal mode can just really suck the life out of you.
It's a very inconsistent experience, and I am speaking as the current normal mode record holder. It's the grind for the record just feels extra frustrating.
Purples are right there. There's like 3 blocks there. Okay, not wasting a ton of time.
Goodness gracious.
We're getting to 16. We're seeing Foxy fall short a little bit. Erica messing up those purples. Gonna scam a little bit, also get to 16. You can see him questioning his life decisions on camera there. But he's gonna be back for the next tournament. None of us ever learn.
Look, I said I was sorry, alright? I guess I could stop putting these tournaments together so we stop doing this level, but I feel like these tournaments have also gotten more people involved because we have opened up the levels. And okay, Foxy, I see you.
Dude, he needed a lot of that because Koga's just popping off on him.
Gracious.
So 6 is playing pretty well so far, off to about a half-stage lead. Oh, does the good recovery there. I wonder if this is gonna work.
Combo's no longer in place. Gonna lead to the garbage clear. And get Sabrina a map.
Sabrina, okay.
Just go for the leftmost match instead of the easier one. I swear, programming these things must have been a nightmare on Earth.
Foxy with a 13 is jumping right back even with 6 there. Oh, 6 finding his own double 4, different from what I spotted, which is just another fun part of playing this game is that people see different parts of the board. 6 getting a solid 15, but Foxy getting a 10 on Blaine to take the slight edge.
Almost need a little animation of a dime being dropped every time someone gets a 10. We'll just make a counter for that. You almost need that at this point because it's just so pretty when those 10-second stages come together. Oh, Foxyman really sent a minimum on lines. Had to take a little extra time to get it done, and that is...
What is... Tracy, Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah, the stop time is just a mystery, especially in normal mode.
Alright, what's Foxyman got for Team Rocket here? There are stars to align below, so Foxy will take that.
Getting,
4, 4, 5. With a 6 right there on
Oh,
top.
okay.
Okay, Rocket.
The airwalk.
Stop.
6 sounds enough.
Just a waste of time.
Why do you guys do this?
I think 6 sent too many 4 combos. They didn't separate.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I think the whole stack was just leveled off. Or this. Oh, this is terrible. This is the worst arrangement for the AI to have. Got the double 4s again. Okay. What is the stop time? How does it work?
Does anyone know? I'm having questions.
God.
Alright, Foxyman gets his garbage separated from Giovanni, from the rest of Giovanni's board. And we'll be moving on to the Puzzle Elite first. The Elite 3, as it would be known for in the
Oh, how did
normal.
that?
Okay.
How did that 5 combo work?
very precisely.
That was probably like a frame perfect drop in there. That was very slick from 6.
Oh, that takes precision. That takes often years of playing this game to achieve. And 6 has only been speedrunning this game like since 2019. So he's still been able to develop that kind of precision when his cursor speed allows for it. So amazing stuff.
Yeah, and 6 has actually gotten a buff in recent months because he has a CRT now with the N64, and as we all know, that means that you have a bigger reaction time due to the decreased lag. So that was pretty scary, saying that like 6 was getting an upgrade.
All right, Foxyman is now at the final stage. A rather significant lead here, not insurmountable, but it's gonna take a lot of a brew no as opposed to a brew yes for Foxyman to lose this, and it's not happening here. 12-second Bruno, enough for a time officially clocking in at 8:32.
That is very solid for normal mode. We've seen a lot of people go above 10 minutes, and a trend that we've been talking about a lot during this tournament cards is people getting faster hard modes than their normal modes, and I think that just goes to show you that hard mode can be a little bit trolly, but normal can be a lot trolly, and it's been stunning just how many faster hards there have been.
So far, I've counted 23 of them. 23 times someone's finished a hard run faster than normal, and well, looks like 6 is going to need to do that to possibly extend this match. 8:59, 6 ended up with. Still one of his faster times. In fact, is that his fastest? No, it's definitely one of his faster normal runs, and it was not enough on this match, giving Foxyman Pokeball number 2.
Yeah, I'd recommend that people take my advice of not getting bad normal runs. Advice that I can't even follow myself, apparently.
Here we are, facing down the barrel of a hard run to keep pride alive in this match. Hard mode is definitely enough of a troll to swing either way. Definitely enough overlap in these players' times to get anything to happen here, but I don't know. I don't know. Those times from Foxyman are looking fairly good right now.
Yes, I think anyone will be satisfied with an 830 normal, and 6 of 4 easy mode is just elite tier for sure.
Here we are, game 3, hard mode, 15 stages. We'll be looking for mostly the same attack from our players.
Oh, wow.
Those are 2 really good starts. 12 for 6, a 10. Another dime for our 21 seed. Quite the deal. Let's see what Foxyman's gonna cook up here. 4, 4, 8. Yeah, that should be all you need. As soon as Brock lets it all fall, that's an 11. And 6 drops a dime of his own.
Ding.
And this is the kind of thing I would expect to see throughout the rest of this match. Just look, maybe minute changes in either player's lead. Right now for Foxyman, it's about 3 seconds.
6 having a hard time with these combos. Missy gonna get there?
Ooh.
Not quite.
Not quite. Still really close though. 12 to 14 in favor of our defending Tetris Attack champion, showing why he is so good in Tetris Attack and why he's been so good in the PvP scene, where he originated his efforts into this game.
Okay, Surge, what are we doing? Surge? Surge!
No, don't flatten.
Stop!
Oh,
Stop
geez.
it! Stop it! Oh no!
Yeah, 6 is just having to rebuild a chain, and it's gonna lead to a slow burn to death. Oh, we can't be having stages that slow. Foxyman's in that group of people, which I think we can include myself. We can include FFR Pro. I think we include you, Tayman, to some extent in that, where you just can't afford to have a stage in the 20-something second times. Like those kinds of times against the top players will absolutely doom you. And while Foxyman casually drops another dime, it is 6 dealing with more
and those
garbage clears.
Right there in the pillar. Okay, this that's going to be a chain. Okay, that's quite enough. Erica, who invited you here?
Jeez.
No one. You're not actually. You're supposed to just. You can't do that.
11 for Foxy's Koga, 37 for 6's Erica, and this is starting to get away from 6 really quickly. If he wants to come back in this match, he's gonna need something bad to happen to Foxyman, and we don't wish ill will on our players. Just a little bit of trolling and ribbing, nothing serious.
Hold on, were there any earthquakes in San Francisco last week? I don't think there were, so. But 6 is not going to get help from the fault lines, but possibly could get help from the later stage AIs in this game.
That 4 chain was built up so fast. Foxyman had everything in place, dropping another dime. And exit stage left for Sabrina.
God, I think really needed that, but he's still nearly 2 stages behind.
Six looking to at least avoid a sweep. If nothing else here. This match was actually recorded last Monday. Actually, so these results have had a bit of time to stew. And okay, those stages not treating either player particularly well. 21 for foxyman, 17 for 6 on Blaine. Still a full stage lead though. Okay. No second 4 combo probably ruined Six's chances of avoiding that garbage clear. Foxyman avoids the garbage clear just fine and gets a 14 Team Rocket. This...
Yeah, Six is gonna have to get more consistent stages and hope that Foxy gets get taken for a minute-long ride or so from these opponents. But
Six needs to find more combos. It seems like he's been a little lax on finding the combos. It's enough for an 11 here, but the double 4 setups that Foxyman's been committed to have been more consistent.
And look at all the extra garbage Foxy had to send to that Giovanni. He down stacks way down. And that's why like follow-ups are always important. Like as soon as you're done sending your initial attack, you wait a split second just so the game will send your initial chain garbage. Because if you send it too soon, like it won't drop your chain garbage. But after you wait just that split second, immediately start working on another attack. And we saw that paid off for Foxy there as Gio went way down. And Six has been keeping up with some solid times, but not getting any favors from Foxy's AI. And he really needs Waifu to drop a minute on Foxy if he wants to catch up.
3 more stages. Three more opportunities for Foxyman to get slowed down. But he's showing very few signs of stopping, even cutting off that X4 chain just to make the attacks drop faster. Six does manage a 15 there. Foxy can only settle for a 17 on that Lorelei, but Foxyman still moving, still looking to put an exclamation mark on this Pools run to look to be a very strong contender in our bracket.
All right, solid attack for Six. What are you doing, Lorelei? Okay, that's still gonna be an 18.
No immediate answer for Bruno, and Foxyman gets out of there at a 17.
God, what a run from Foxy. Has a pretty decent shot at a sub-9 here. He just has to get like a 35-second Gary. It's like incredible stuff. He's not been getting trolled all mode, I'd say. Okay, this...
the combo's definitely not there for Foxy in this one. They fall into place at the very end. A 15-second Bruno for
this is gonna be
6, but
wow,
the combo-induced kill at the very end leads to a very favorable Gary II for Foxyman. The time finishing out there 8:39. So not faster than his own normal, but faster than Six's normal by 20 seconds.
Nuts.
Gary.
Ooh,
Gary,
that
was close.
And that's a solid time from Six. You get like a 9:15, but what are you gonna do when you got Foxy over there? He is sending really compact, quick attacks and not getting trolled by the AI, getting to 8:39. So Yeah, good stuff from Six, but yeah, what are you gonna do when you're going up against Foxyman, one of the best in the community?
Oh, just too strong today was our 21 seed. The 21 seed, a massive misnomer we've known from the end of the qualifying process, but that's just the way it had to go. So we'll go ahead and make sure Foxyman gets his third Pokeball and the win. And yeah, that is quite a performance. Improving to 4-1 now. Let's make it official. Foxyman winning 3 games to none, getting to that 4-1 match record and a race record of 13-4. So very, very strong going into the final bracket. I think that might actually clinch Foxyman the 5 seed. I'll have to double check the everyone's records later, but I'm pretty sure that's a 5 seed for Foxyman. That might actually match him up with BB Forky in round 1. So,
and in the words of Foxyman, hey Forky, big fan.
Indeed, that could be a very fun rivalry to revisit.
I love the trash talk between those two. Yes, Foxy, very good. And as Six pointed out in chat, he is watching his pre-recorded match. 7th in weighted race time, and out of 22 people, and yet unfortunately had to wind up in the group of death, and they'll be watching from the redemption tournament. But still, solid stuff overall from Six. So GG's to him.
GG's to Six for that performance, and GG's to Foxyman for his performance as well. Let's take a look at our final Pool 4 standings now. Yoshi and Foxyman spots are officially locked in for the bracket. Yoshi at 5-0, Foxyman 4-1, and most of the rest of this group played out more or less how we expected to. Tetris Attacker getting the upset on 6 for the 3-2 record. 6 falling to 2-3 with GamerX459 at 1-4, and Octo Oil in her tournament debut going 2-15 in races with the 0-5 match record. But this was quite the ride, and I don't know how much I want to relive it again. Now we might have to change some procedures around to make the division of players a bit more equitable, because Foxyman falling all the way into this pool was just a nightmare for everyone in it.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate, unique circumstance with Foxy unable to do qualifiers due to some IRL reasons. So I think we can reconsider how we handle this situation in the future, because absolutely should not have been the low seed, whatever number seed he was. So, but the results about what you expect out of this group, and this group is so hard. It's so hard, man. Like any one of these top 5 players, you would feel like you could lose a game against.
We may never see a group of players this stacked together ever again, so cherish the memories of this pool. Hopefully we'll be able to not let such a grand display happen ever again. It was fun while it lasted, though, and that fun has led to Yoshi and Foxyman advancing out of the same pool. And just like that, we are down to one more match for tonight, and it is the big one to end all big ones. In Pool 1, Ty and I Like Being Smart. I Like Being Smart has a massive chance to play spoiler in this match. Ty simply needs to win 2 races, and he is in. That is all it takes. Otherwise, it will be our 17 seed Zeplander moving into the bracket. Tayman, how hyped are you for this one?
God, I'm really excited because, Ty is such a glass cannon character, player. So if he just has it together a little bit tonight, I think he matches up pretty favorably against Smart. But if he goes on one of his cold streaks, that could really open the door for Zeplander, and that would Ty or Zeplander going into main bracket. I think that would really be something. So I'm after this match, I'm gonna go freshen up, do a hydration break, and then come back and get ready to do some commentary for the finale.
Oh yeah, this is about as good as a finale for the final week of pools as we could have reasonably expected. But to wrap up this match here, Tayman, any final thoughts on what we saw from Six and Foxyman?
Foxy, super good. Six, also very good. He deserves to be in the main bracket, but much like how college football playoff selection works, which I don't quite understand, but I do know it can be unfair. And this tournament's unfair, and this game is unfair, and life is unfair. So, but we're all here with each other, having a good time, and that outweighs everything.
Everyone's good. I swear, everyone in this game is good in their own way, and those kind of clashes definitely show you just how good our top players be. So hopefully anyone watching doesn't get too horribly intimidated by what you saw today. We're just here to have a good time. So if you want to have a good time with us, please join us for the next one. We definitely love all the company we can get. So for those of you on Twitch, there is one more match for you on this broadcast. For YouTube, that will do it for us. For Tayman ND and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart. Until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.
Take care.